Well, guys, second time is the charm. This is my second time recording this, and I am going full moon on you today with Creepozoids from 1987. Now, this review is for John Kyle Stanton, a member of my horror mob. Join the best Patreon on YouTube. Join the horror mob. Do you have the balls? Now, this movie was directed by David Dakota and stars Linnea Quigley as Bianca and Ken Abraham as Butch. 5 soldiers desert the military in post-apocalyptic LA and take refuge from the acid rain in a warehouse that houses a genetically engineered creature that is on the hunt for human prey. Now, the budget on this film was $150K, and it has a 4 out of 10 on IMDb. This was also known as Mutant Spawn 2000, and it was shot in 15 days in an LA warehouse. It has a remake that came out in 1997 called Hybrid, and Linnea Quigley's feet were so small that she had to have child boots brought in for her. Now, this movie catches a lot of flack for being a low-budget Alien ripoff. Let me just say this. In the 80s and the 90s, there were a lot of lower-budget Alien ripoffs. I would even go so far as to say movies like Species are Alien ripoffs. But they're still fun, and this one is no exception. I have a blast with this movie every time I watch it, and not to repeat myself, but this time was no exception. And I love that I have it on this awesome Blu-ray from Full Moon. Totally remastered and just looking kick-ass as all get out. Now, as far as pros and cons go, I only have one con, and that is towards the beginning of the film, or the first couple times the creature attacks, it cuts to clouds outside. I don't know why they needed to do that. Getting on my pros, though, this movie is set in 1998. Why is that a pro? Because so many things done in the 70s and 80s were set basically 10 years later that depicted either futuristic or apocalyptic events. And I always found it funny when those times would come and go and nothing like that had happened. Yes, I know they're movies. Yes, I know they're fiction. And the example I'm about to give is a cartoon, The Jetsons. A lot of people don't know this, but The Jetsons is based in 2002. And I just always thought that was funny that, you know, people in the 70s literally thought we were going to have flying cars by 2002. My next pro is that there is a lot of Linnea Quigley in this film, if you know what I mean. I love the death scenes. They are slimy, they are gross, and the practical effects they use are top-notch. I also love the makeup effects. There is a character who gets turned into a partial creature, and it almost looks like they did the makeup effects to look like Reagan from The Exorcist, and I thought it looked really good. I think that the Creepozoid, for being low budget, doesn't look bad, and I love the look of The Offspring. This has a great 80s synth score, and I really do enjoy it. I also really love the rat puppet. There are giant rat puppets, and it just gives this movie a great old-school Full Moon feel, which is what it should be. Everything about the creature effects is Full Moon style, and I absolutely love that. Guys, this is a great film. I'm glad John asked me to review it, and for all my other Patreons, don't forget you have reviews that you guys never seem to take advantage of. So send me some reviews if you want to see them. This is BroncoJuggalo saying peace.